welcome to the channel. I am the video game viewer, and today we are checking out none other than Manor Lord's most wishlisted game on Steam with 3 million wishlisted, and that doesn't account for other platforms as well. So let's dive right in, guys, and without further ado, check out Manor Lords. And real quick, guys, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for visiting. I hope by the end of this video I'll have earned your subscription, and if you're a returning viewer who's already subscribed, welcome back. Hit that like button, leave a comment down below, guys, and here we go. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hit new game, and we are brought up to a kind of a portrait editor. I hope there's a way to, or you can't really edit these, but you can select them. I hope there's a way in the future to maybe add a different portraits here, or they add more, or are able to customize them. Anyway, you can create your own coat of arms here. The way this works is you click here and you have these different fields, which allows you to edit these different ones, or you can just go with the overall. Really unique feature that I saw in this game was the ability to load a custom texture, and I have loaded that, and I think that is just the most badass coat of arms there is. So we're going to roll with that. But guys, if you want to know how to do that, there's tutorials on YouTube. I'm not going to go through. It's actually pretty simple. You just follow that where what I'm showing there on the screen, and then just drop it in there. And you got to name it customcoat.png file and just drop it in. And here we go. All right, so we're taken to the game setup. I think I'm just going to go with Rise to Prosperity. I'm not going to have Raiders on or anything like that, just so we can kind of check it out, see how far we can grow, and see what we can do. Of course, we'll still have combat when we go to take over other neighboring kingdoms for resources and stuff. So we'll just click Begin and go with the default. Love the artwork here for the loading screens. Normally I would edit something like this out, but these are just so gorgeous, I figured why not just show it. So guys, if you haven't been living under a rock, you kind of already know what we're going to be doing here. But right away, I like to get a logging camp up. So we're just going to hit pause. I'm going to go to construction, and we're just kind of maybe going to plop it down right there. And then I also like to connect everything via a road right away as well, and connect it to the main road and build that. Roads are free, by the way, guys. I don't know if you know that, but they are free. You don't have to build roads. Your people will naturally find their way to these buildings, but this grass and stuff that they have to roll the carts through will kind of slow them down. I'm still working out, guys, what is kind of like the best meta for starting out, but this is kind of a must, is just getting this logging camp up, and then right away getting another valuable resource, the firewood that they are going to need for winter. And then I like to put up a what are these again? A saw pit. I like to put up a saw pit there. This may be a little ambitious with just 5 people, but I've kind of been making it work. So we're going to go ahead and hit play, and I'll just fast forward here. As soon as these get these built, I'm going to right away start getting these burgesses up, so we can start getting some. Why isn't it letting me put that there? There we go. Yep. And that's not a good spot to put them. Why don't we put them, I want them on this side of the road. Yeah, right there. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Are these trees like in the way? It should auto delete those, I think, or like prioritize them to be cut down or something. Okay, well, I'll build right here then. That looks good to me. Can I not build there either? It's too many goods. Okay, I think we're trying to expand a little too fast. Let's go to here. And there we go. Let's just get 2 of them up. But this game is just so amazing, guys. I love the detail. I mean, like, if we just go into regular speed and just kind of watch these people, the detail is just so incredible. It's amazing that this was just made by one guy. And then, I mean, we can even come down here and walk around. This is an early access, guys, the walking around. Can't really interact with anything. You can't join in on combat. You can't even, like, go into these. Oh, you can go into the buildings. Wow, am I locked in here now? I am. I'm stuck in here now. Wow, that's, alright. Well, note to the dev, that's a bug. I got stuck in the building. But most of your time, I think, guys, is going to be spent here in this view, if you're like me. But we're going to... Now, combat, I mean, it's in the game, but I have noticed, unless you have, like, raids on, and it's not a huge thing, but I did find combat, like, quite challenging, which is why, until then, I've just been kind of playing it with the raiders off. I don't want the pressure of having to build up this army in the early game. And even with raiders set to 3 years, I found it like a bit challenging, and I'm sure that's not a fault of the game. I'm almost certain that that is going to be a fault of mine, just not knowing a better meta for getting that built up. Let's just pause it, and I want to see what's going on here real quick. I think this is. Let's build a. Oh, yeah. It would be helpful if we actually employed people at these places. For right now, I'm gonna leave. No, I am gonna put the forestry hut on. I want to get them started right away. What this forestry hut, guys, does is it replaces trees. So I'm just going to drop him right up in here, and he'll go out and he'll start planting trees, which then they can obviously go and keep reharvesting. Now, I found if you have one of these, it's not very effective, but if you have 2 or 3 or 4, 3 I found to be pretty good, and you put them kind of next to each other and overlap a bit, it grows much faster. Than versus just having one. But, okay, what were we going to build? I was going to build a storehouse. Yep. Storage. And we don't have enough logs. Alright, we need them to go gather more. And then, while they're doing that, I want to get... Oh, that's going to... I want to get another road. And I want to bring it out this way and just kind of connect it up to there. And you'll see why in a minute. For one, I want to get more of these Burgesses built. So what is that going to cost me? That's going to be like 16 logs. I think we're going to wait and we're going to have them built. We're just going to kind of save our logs. I wish you could lay this down now, and they would kind of know, all right, we don't have enough goods now, but that is like a future. So once you do have enough, they will prioritize this and go work on that. And then, of course, if you wanted to cancel it and not have them waste the resources towards it, you could. Now, see, I could put that, but that's kind of sloppy. I really kind of want like that where they all have the backyard plots. Backyard plots, guys, getting them upgraded with like little carrots or chickens in the back is kind of imperative. Let's... I'm just going to cancel that for right now. Let's... Nope. Let's just get 2 other families working on the logging camp to make that a little bit faster. And I think we are going to build one more hitching post right there. We're going to need planks to upgrade it, but at least this will get us another oxen. We're going to order him. And that'll speed up our building a little bit and also speed up this log gathering. We're almost already there. And there we go. I'm just going to pause it right there so those don't get depleted on some other goofy thing. And there we go. And I'm going to build that. And then farming, which is kind of super imperative to this. Oof. Not enough good. Okay, we need 3 more logs. And I'm going to make this our farmland over here. But I just love watching these people work. The music is super relaxing. I find this game just so incredibly detailed to watch. The people, even when you get them growing, like in their backyard, or like chickens or something, like the chickens have detail to them that is doesn't necessarily need to be there for what this game is, but it is there, and I really appreciate that. Um, the number one thing of this game is to get people in your town. You need people to start building these things so you can start employing them so they can start getting things done. And the way you attract people to come to your village is by getting this approval rating up, but also by building these more houses. You don't want homelessness and stuff like that in your city. We have enough logs now. We can build this farming house, and I'll just put it right there. And then I'm going to start to build the fields. Now, oh, we just got a settlement increase. I think what I'm going to do is, yeah, you know what? Let's go with sheep breeding right off the bat so we can get some sort of export going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this over here the pasture. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, let's build this field. Oh, that's not going to work there. Let's start up here. Okay, let me rotate the camera around here. Oof. Okay. Alright, I see. I'm going to come here. And there. Build that. And then I'm going to come up here. Over here. Build that. Now, guys, you want to build, like, smaller fields like this. Because, if you build them too big, they just don't have time in the season to harvest them. And get through what they need to do before winter, and then the crops are just ruined. So we went ahead, we built that. I'm going to get rid of that, and I want to get a sheep farm up. So let's put our sheep farm house right at this crossroads and get some pasture up. That looks like decent sized pasture for some sheep. Alright. And now I want to start looking at resources. Okay, so because winter is coming, it's July. We're going to need this berries. And what is this? A clay deposit. Okay. Got mining down here. These are your resources, guys. So, each region's going to have like 2 rich deposits, which are going to be like kind of your mainstays. I mean, you can deplete this clay deposit, but you see it has 3,200 versus down here where it only has 84 for the iron deposit. So, I mean, you're going to want to mine all of this. There's also wild animals. Make sure you don't overhunt the region, because you can overhunt and kill them all off, and then you're kind of screwed. And And you see neighboring regions have different resources. So maybe you are tired of clay, or if you've run out, now you want to come over here and capitalize on this rich hunting grounds that this neighboring village has. So go and take it, but that's a little bit later in the game. We're not quite there. We're still just growing, but I'm going to need to capitalize on these berries here. As far as my first impressions of this game, I mean, there are definitely things I'd like to see added. Farming pigs or something for meat would be incredibly beneficial. The hunting and berry gathering, just like in my opinion, just isn't cutting it. And then to like have to export. I know they had livestock back then that they absolutely slaughtered for meat. So I don't know why that. Maybe that's a feature that's coming. Okay, let's just build it right there. You don't want to actually build it on top of this because you'll delete the bushes. And then I'll just put a road out there. Those roads should be connecting, and they are. And then I'm just going to build another little road down here that connects. Perfect. And I can get rid of those trees, clear cut those, and get houses and stuff in there. But I also want to build an animal trader, trading livestock. And I think we're just going to put the livestock trader back there, connect it with a road right there. Perfect. All right. And let's speed up time a little bit. I'm obviously going to need to build more burgesses because I'm going to need more people to employ for all of this stuff. So I think we can. Beautiful. It's a beautiful main road in town with the farm fields behind it. I'm liking it. Let's go check it out. Yeah. This is really good. The graphics in this are just really good too. These people have proper detail to them. I mean, they look really good. They have detail to them for a game that didn't have to be this detailed. This guy just looks like his life sucks. This is our logging camp, I think. Yeah, these are the trees they've started to plant that are going to grow in about a year, and they'll recut. So, definitely an important thing to have those people building those trees, or you'll just clear cut a whole area, and they'll have to continually go further and further for wood. So, anyway, let's jump out of that. And again, guys, I'm not a professional at this game. You know what I mean? I just want to show it off. I think it's an awesome city builder. I feel like this word gets overused a lot, but it has potential. So yeah, I like. It seems like the dev definitely knows what gamers want. This is a labor of love, and you can absolutely tell. 7 years to make this. One guy. And, wow. This spanks AAA companies, guys. You know what I mean? These indie devs are just putting AAA companies to shame. I don't want to keep this video too long, guys, though. But, I mean, there's a ton you can do with this. I don't want to go over everything because, again, I'm not making a tutorial video. I'm just really showing it off. But, I didn't even build a well yet. Let's build a well. Where can I put it? That is on water right there, so we'll just put it there. I guess that's fine to go get water. We'll probably build houses along there as well eventually. So, anyway, guys, there's so much you can do with this. I haven't even gotten into like, like the fire cart or like the other aspects of farming, making the communal oven and making the flour and some people are joking this is a medieval farming simulator because it does. It has production chains quite similar, but I like that. It's easy to understand. You can almost jump into this game without doing the tutorial, guys. And when a game is so simple, yet can be so in-depth at the same time, and knowing that this is early access and isn't even finished yet is mind-blowing. So do I recommend, if you're on the fence about Manor Lords, getting it? Yeah, yeah. I mean, this gets my it gets my stamp of approval. So, but it's not going to be a total war killer, guys. So if you're going into it expecting that, it's not. It's a city builder at its core with light combat elements. So keep that in mind if you're going to buy this. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.